Loyalty isn't a gray area. It's a boundary you either respect or you don't. If you've been following the Hamptons' latest wreckage, you know that those 13 words just turned a long-standing friendship into a Cold War. 4 years, we've watched the Summer House cast navigate messy hookups and drunken brunches, but the last 72 hours have moved the needle from dating drama to a fundamental betrayal of sisterhood. Ciara Miller didn't just break her silence this week. She drew a line in the sand that has officially left Amanda Batula on the wrong side of it. We are no longer just talking about West Wilson's inability to commit. We are talking about a total breakdown of the bed-stewy girl code that has anchored this show for half a decade. The factual reality of the loyalty revelation began with a bombshell episode that aired on April 9th. The core of the conflict isn't just that West Wilson was playing the field, it's who knew about it. The latest developments confirmed that Amanda Batula was aware of West's other options long before Ciara was. While Ciara was emotionally investing in what she believed was a blossoming romance, her close friend was sitting on information that would have changed everything. In the wake of the episode, Ciara took to social media on April 10th to share that pointed message about boundaries. This was quickly followed by a viral clip from the show where West, under pressure, admitted to keeping his doors open, a phrase that has become a lightning rod for criticism online. The fallout has been so severe that reports from the reunion set suggest the two women are no longer on speaking terms, marking the first time the core female alliance of the house has truly shattered. The public reaction to this has been a landslide of support for Ciara. Viral clips of the door comment are currently circulating with the hashtag #JusticeForCiara, and the social media debate is centering on a very specific question. Is a friend's loyalty to a couple's secret more important than their loyalty to the person being misled? Viewers are flooding Amanda's comments, questioning how a woman who has dealt with her own share of relationship scrutiny could stay silent while her friend walked into a buzzsaw. The sentiment across TikTok and X is that Amanda chose the boys' club over the girls' club, and in the world of Bravo fandom, that is a cardinal sin. This situation escalated because it feels like a repeat of history for Ciara. For context, we've watched her be the bigger person through multiple seasons of complicated triangles. She has a reputation for being guarded, and this season was supposed to be her walls coming down era with West. By having that vulnerability met with a secret-keeping friend, the betrayal feels twofold. It's no longer about a guy who can't commit, it's about a sisterhood that didn't have her back. It affects Amanda's reputation by painting her as an enabler of the fuckboy culture she once claimed to hate, while Ciara's stock is rising as she leans into her I know my worth era. At Original Commentary and Analysis, what does this say about influencer and reality TV culture in 2026? It says that authenticity is the only currency that matters. When these stars are off camera, they are still influencers who sell a lifestyle of goals and squads. But when the cameras roll and a friend hides a betrayal to protect a storyline or a cool guy like West, the facade cracks. Ciara's message wasn't just a post, it was a brand reclamation. She is signaling to her followers that she won't be the silent victim of a production-friendly secret anymore. Maintaining a conversational tone, but let's look at West Wilson's role in this. He entered the house as a charming, relatable guy who was a breath of fresh air. In the span of one episode, he has become the cautionary tale of the situationship king. The analytical tone of the fan response is brutal. They are pointing out that West used Ciara's slow burn approach as a cover to keep his other flames alive. Short, punchy sentences in the comments describe him as Austin Kroll with a better wardrobe. The pacing of his fall from grace has been head-spinning. We have to clearly separate the confirmed details from the online theories. It is a confirmed fact that Amanda knew about West's lifestyle choices before Ciara did. It is a confirmed fact that Ciara and Amanda are currently at odds. The online theories, however, are speculating that Paige DeSorbo is the one who eventually leaked the secret to Ciara behind the scenes to force the issue. Fans are theorizing that Paige couldn't stomach the lie anymore, which created the tension we're seeing between her and Amanda now. There is also a viral theory that West was actually encouraged by production to keep his options open to create a mid-season pivot, though there is no documented proof of this yet. The analytical tone of a loyalty debate is fascinating. Some fans are arguing that Amanda was in a no-win situation. If she told Ciara, she betrayed West's confidence. If she didn't, she betrayed Ciara. But the slower, more thoughtful consensus is that in a real friendship, There is no middle ground when it comes to a friend's heart. Ciara's message about it not being a gray area hit home because it simplified a complex TV plot into a basic human truth. This leads us to a bigger industry question. Can these Bravo-lebs ever truly be friends when their paychecks depend on drama? If Amanda had told Ciara the truth off camera, we wouldn't have had this bombshell episode. The future impact of this will likely be a more fractured house next season. The Bed Stewie brand, the coffee runs, the matching pajamas, the girls-only chats, is the show's biggest asset. If that's gone, the show's dynamic changes from a found family to a hostile workplace. The unresolved tension is the reunion revenge. We're weeks away from seeing these women sit across from Andy Cohen. Will Amanda apologize for the silence, or will she defend it as staying out of it? The upcoming response possibility is a long-form podcast interview from Ciara where she finally breaks down the exact timeline of who knew what and when. Ultimately, Ciara Miller's message wasn't just about a guy named West. It was a declaration of independence from a friend group that failed her when the cameras were off. By calling out the gray area of loyalty, she's proving that even in a house built on summer flings and scripted drama, some boundaries are non-negotiable. The princess of a summer house is growing up, and she's making it clear that if you want a seat at her table, you better bring the truth with you. Do you think Amanda had an obligation to tell Ciara the second she found out about West's other girls, or was she right to stay neutral in a house full of cameras? Let's talk about it in the comments.